to get Xset just in position, force them to double get more often so they can be able to punish it later.
That's
But
unfortunate stream.
Oh, what a read by Fifi.
Wow,
that
is
we're going
crucial there. You
to
guessed wrong like
hopefully
Fifi has before,
change.
then I mean, that might be game right there, honestly. Xset has been so much better at whittling away the resources of Accru than Accru has been to Xset. The offenses look so much stronger for the Orange Gem, but the thing is, Accru has
there we are. We are back, and we are live again.
Been a lot more stable than Xset's has been so far. Their conversions have been absolutely immaculate. It's what they do with them that's been a bit
let's
weak for
see
these past 2 minutes, but that's been in the hands of Xset being able to make sure
I'm
that their boost
hoping that it is
so solid when they have to defend. And Accru, they just were not able to find big boosts on any of these recent attacks, and it leads to them having to eventually
at the current moment, we'll just worry about that 40-minute stream later.
They're trying to be so relentless, but there comes a time after every attack where you eventually have to cut
Ghost Gaming, keeping it close with G2, bringing up a game.
Percy trying for the double tap, but Astro's ready. Not going to be able to break away, though, because Rapid is waiting on midfield, and we enter the final
2-2 Rogue Phase, 3-0 Furia, 3-0 Accelerate, 3-0 Luminosity, or 3-0 Genji, 3-0, yeah. And then 2-1 Accru, 2-1 Complexity. They're keeping it pretty close.
This matchup and into this game, and they need more of that if Xset is going to be successful. Evo is calling up.
All right, we're back. We should be back. I'm hoping for the current moment. I changed a little bit in the settings. I'm hoping the stream is better now. My PC is probably destroyed right now because I've been streaming for like it was like 2.5 hours, I think. Unless it deleted a couple of things. It's only been 2.5 hours, yeah. Unfortunate that I couldn't have it all in one stream. It happens. Maybe in the future it will be better, but right now it's fine. We're still getting a stream out of it. I'm hoping now that it hasn't changed. It still like hasn't fixed. We're gonna change this down to 720 by 60p.
Do Xset make a quick exit, or do they force game 5? Do Accru continue to give us heart palpitations? Oath is the one that knows. They actually get a demo into Fifi, who was ready. These have been very telegraphed passes in the last interim for Accru. Fifi going for the kill shot, can't quite beat Evo on the pace. So that's a one-on-one Oath versus Percy. Fifi's looking for the redirect. He's on target. Oh, it comes off the opposite side, and then he's working it for one into the next. Accru putting on the pressure.
God, that looks so good for a second there, but now Accru can try and keep this pressure. Fifi's out of beast though, so he has to circle back at the very least, but now he's back on, so the rest of Accru can go for the recovery. This is the boost that Accru has had in this entire time, and Xset's boost is entirely lacking, so Astro may have no counter interaction here, but Rapid can jump along with him. Oh, it's so crazy.
Why is it like this? Why is it running like 30 frames?
At the bitter end, just because Xset is always there enough, just barely. Astro now with a juggle of his own, but Rapid meets him halfway, and the ball peters out closer to midfield than I think Accru is comfortable with. Now Oath with another carry. Percy keeps it up, but actually just sets it up for Fifi, and that's the series. Accru stays alive, and Xset is out of the switch.
Just
every single time a shot's coming through, there's 3 different outcomes. You hit, you miss, it's a pass, and Fifi is able to finish it off. That was Oath doing every bit of work possible to make sure Accru continue. Round number 3 will not be the death knell for this squad. They will move on to round number 4. Xset will find their exit. And you know, this one, Henrik, this is the squad finding their form.
Let me see how this is gonna do.
I like the versatility in Xset. There's so many things that they gotta do to really progress, and they're gonna have to find that in the close qual later this weekend.
And once again, we are one of the 3.
I'm really just changing a bunch of settings and hoping it works.
Like, it's just, it always happens to us. We are always so late with it. All the other results come through.
It's not good. There's like major stream delay.
SSG still won over Optic. V1 and Complexity are currently in game 5, as is FaZe and Rogue. Furia beat NRG in another 3-0 sweep, so NRG is now in sudden death. Accelerate beat Dignitas also 3-0. That's absolutely insane. Axel is now 1 game away from winning it out. And G2, of course, beating Ghost. That's pretty expected, but Ghost actually tacked a game on in the meantime. Of course, now we know Luminosity and Xset are the first 2 teams to leave us in the top 16, but we expect to see a lot more of them in the closed qualifier, but we're not there just yet. We are still here.
That's a good series. We might watch this one.
2. When we come back, round 4, still sudden death, but with a glimmer of hope. Catch you there.
Who is it? Rogue? Let's look up Rogue. Who's streaming Rogue? Right, just misspell rogue. Like this. There we go. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Currently no one. At the time that you sent the message. Obviously by the time you catch up, it could be different because of the delay. Hopefully in the future it will be fixed, but we will see. I guess, like, I want to know that the stream is going well. I really don't know how the stream is looking. Overtime! Okay. I don't know how good we are right now. I'm hoping we're kind of decent because I ended the stream like 3 times now. So, alright. Rogue clutches it up. SSG V1 go 3-0. And yeah. How crazy is that? I'm going to X out of this. Okay. These are our next matches. Gingy Face Clan. Unfortunate. What do we want to watch? We have Complexity Rogue. We have Optic Furia, which kind of have rough streams in both of them. Accelerate G2. Unfortunate for Accelerate, but could upset. Energy Ghost, Accrue Dignitas, Gingy Face Clan. What should we watch? Oh, something got updated. Never mind. Alright, I think we'll keep. I want to see the Accelerate stream. I think we're going to watch that. I think we're going to watch Accelerate. Because I think that's a very interesting G2 match. We'll see that. I think we can check in with Gingy and Face Clan a little later. We have a crew up right now. Energy Ghost. Not really an interesting match. For me, at least. Yeah. And then Optic and Furia, we'll see. Okay. Let's see if anything's happening on Twitter. All right. Interesting. Space Station Gaming and V1 going 3-0 on the day. Very random, in my opinion. I did not expect that, but that's okay. No, for the day. GG's goes phase and Optic. All right, hold on. There's a couple things to go here. What happened? This dude proposed or something? All right. We can look on here, see what's happening. No team is back at the current moment. We'll see. Let's look at a couple other things that are happening. Actually, let's look at this. Luminosity exit down here, top 60 qualifier. Nothing from the open qualifier quite yet, which is kind of surprising. I guess, however, they would appear here and then they would get closed. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm surprised there's nothing been here right now. But whatever. That's okay. Okay, starting off the day, a crew. Unexpectedly. For me, I thought we were going to go 0-3. I'm happy they didn't. But, I don't know. We'll see. Luminosity X, they go 0-3 in the day. Ghost Gaming, going up against Energy. Energy could possibly be eliminated here. That's the very crazy and surprising thing. Is that NRG could go 0-3 right now. Genji can go 0-3 right now. Dignitas can go out. FaZe Clan can go out if Genji show up. FaZe Clan will go to closed qualifiers, which would be crazy for them not to qualify. And then obviously the top is Space Station version 1. They've already qualified. We have Accelerate up here going 2-1, which is unbelievable right now. They go up against G2 next, but I have hope. I have faith. So we'll see. Team Twitter looking to do pretty well. Okay. Oh, we're in.
Attempt to help
Didn't know that.
out. Instead, it's
All right.
Atomic out of the corner.
G2
Chicago
now
finds him
2-0
in that
up.
short side. G2 up 2-0.
Not a great way to start from the Axel boys, but a fantastic pass
Let me actually
from
tweet this.
Atomic over to Kago to seal the deal. But that's something
See
I
how
think
good
that
last
Axel
week did.
can definitely get used to. We, of course, are very much familiar with our own passing plays.
It didn't do
At
any
this
better.
point, I think the boys are just starting off slow. No big.
They need something here.
Good attempt.
Ajax.
Oh.
Top corner. What a shot there. And you love that start of the play here by Gimmick. I think he was looking for J-Nabs. I don't think he ever was thinking about a touch on that ball. He just wanted the demo.
Yeah, you could tell he was just trying to torpedo for JNAPS coming in with the jump, but still, Team Axel get
Watch
on
this.
the board against G2 here.
Now off the kickoff, this could be a chance for Gimmick. He just doesn't quite have the boost.
Let's see what we do.
It's not
I
really
didn't
clear for
notice.
J-Nabs.
Accelerate.
He will turn Gimmick
I think
the
off
demo.
kickoff.
It falls for
Got it,
J-Nabs
kickoff
back. Well, that's a
Of course, because it was off
booming
kickoff.
clear. And now Atomic with a double touch.
Atomic
chance
almost
to
got
slide.
it.
Good
Who was that? Ajax or was that
Toasty does
Toasty?
get a piece of it. I don't know if that ball was
Toasty
falling
looks
in or
like
not. Either way,
got a
Toasty was
crazy
ready for it.
Save.
And now G2 scrambling a little bit defensively. It's going to fall for Toasty. Keeps it
Toasty
in.
trying
This
to get
could be an
double tap. Not
opportunity.
quite. Gimmick
He's
is
gonna
there.
give
Trying
way
to
to
get the
Gimmick.
second
Can
one
he
with
get
the
the ball out in
bump.
front? No, good back wall defense from G2.
Toasty is there. Trying to go for the
Far
double.
pass.
Couldn't quite
Kago
get it.
and Atomic fumbling
Gimmick's
over
gonna
each
double.
other a bit.
Get
Gimmick
clear
getting the
off
second
to
touch.
Ajax.
Ajax
To
going in
Toasty.
Making it clear.
Nothing.
Axel
Not a good
taking
angle.
Very aggressive
Gimmick.
positioning right now. All three-man up.
Half the game left.
Kago getting a piece of it. Atomic
G2
a little
lead
bit too
to
high
1.
and wide. Gimmick sending it over
Accelerate
to
with
Toasty.
a
He's going
lot
over
of
the clear.
pressure,
Ajax
however.
prepared. No, he's called off. Toasty taking it solo. Chicago.
G2 also got a lot of
Second
pressure, but
touch. Atomic, he's there. He's ready. It's still dangerous. The bump
What a
will come
play.
through. Toasty getting the save.
And, you know, you talk about aggression. Team Axel has definitely shown that they are not afraid to move forward against G2. And they've nearly been caught out a couple of times because of it, but they're looking to put the pressure on again here at the midfield. And I think that's exactly what you need to do. Don't let this team intimidate you. Take it to them. Try to play in their zone. Try to play the game of Rocket League you want to play here as Atomic looking for the pass out in front. Off the respawn, Gimmick
2
will try to
minutes
chase this
left.
down.
Same
Will
scoreboard.
lose the race, unfortunately.
Ajax.
And again, the demo
Clear out.
really from both sides starting to come out strong.
try to get a
Remember,
pass.
I think it
wasn't
was
too great.
among G2 were among the top teams to be utilizing demos in the World Championship, and it's very much rearing its head here as demos
fake
and
from
passing
Ajax.
is a clear part
And it worked.
of their strategy.
Gimmick going for the fake.
What makes them G2, what makes them so good. But Axel are looking to put a wrench in that. Toasty.
Toasty going for another
Yep,
touch.
no, he won't. And still, look at them.
Gimmick not
fishing
getting the
for these
greatest
demos,
touch.
absolutely
Ajax
hunting
clear
for
out.
Axel cars.
Ajax
They
getting
might be
another
caught
touch.
out
Going for
here.
the double.
Ajax down
Gimmick
in
is
front. That's a
there,
good
but nothing.
block. But
Toasty's
still in
there
the
for the
corner, not
second.
a greatest touch from
For the second.
Chicago. That'll give Toasty a
Nothing.
chance.
But
Double
Gimmick
there.
is there,
Double
passing
committed,
back
ends
to
up in a
Ajax.
pinch, though. And
Toasty
now
with the
Team
fake.
Axel
Didn't really
how
work.
to play out of their own zone. Not
That's
the
okay.
greatest.
Gimmick is
50,
there.
Gimmick is there. Ajax is
Ajax is
turn,
also
grabs
there.
the boost and goes up the sidewalk. Gimmick looking for some damage back line.
Nothing.
And that is
Atomic is
another
there.
challenge
Toasty's
there
going
for
back.
Atomic, keeping the ball at bay for just a moment. Another wonderful challenge. And Team Axel once more back on their own half.
At this point,
Toasty, a bit of an
G2
overcommit.
just trying to keep it in that blue
Gimmick
half. Maybe
forgot
not even
not.
to score, but just to
Gimmick,
prevent
clear out.
any
30
chance
seconds left.
from
Accelerate
Axel
have to
get
get
a
something
quick
going here.
transition. Toasty, he's awkward on it. Atomic
And
slides it through
almost
the defense
score
holding.
for G2.
J-Naps. Axel can't afford to stay in here
Gimmick tries
too
to
much
flick it, nothing.
longer.
A little over
Well,
Ajax,
game
and
one
right
will
into the
fall to
net.
G2, and
G2,
that
game 1,
will
14
do it.
seconds
Chicago
left. 3
giving
to
G2
1.
the 3-1 lead. With that, probably
Unfortunate
game one.
positioning from like
Ajax not
everyone.
expecting the
But
no
it happens.
touch there on
You're
the
facing
flick
G2.
attempt.
They got to be a little nervous,
That'll be
especially when it's their qualification game.
A game 1 victory here for G2. Unless Team Axel can create something off this kickoff, it doesn't look like they'll be able to do so. Though Ajax does look for Toasty, and it's just a bit too
Toasty
far.
not quite where he needed to be.
Still, we know that Axel, they take a bit slower to get going, but once they do, once
Accelerate
they
did
really
look pretty
download
good
and
though,
adjust,
keeping
we
up
know how
for a
capable
while with
they
G2.
are.
They let it go in the
regardless.
ends, but
G2,
I think that's a
Loomis.
good sign for Accelerate. I
We're
think they
gonna
can keep it
pull up
close
the stats
in the
here.
series.
take a quick look at it, and this is, you know, really where you can tell G2 had a large amount of pressure that entire game. Only 3 shots for Team Axel. That might be their lowest shot total game so far today, even in that complexity series as well.
Yep.
But G2, no problem getting shots on goal. Atomic has been everywhere on the pitch.
All right,
just
game 1 goes to G2, 3-1.
Yeah, and still,
On
even
game
then,
2.
you look at the shots
well,
that
this is just
were
what we got.
attempted. So many of them.
Let's see what's
you know,
happening over here in the crew
were
series.
relatively
Dignitas lead
close,
3-0.
but Axel had to work for them at the end of the day, which just goes to show, I mean, G2 so good at initiating 50s, making sure that they're not, you know, Axel aren't really even being given an opportunity to do anything with the ball once they get it. Still, however, we know how G2 play. They will hunt for those demos as they were here. It was an absolute menace to be with.
Well, let's see. Let's see what they can do. I believe we are waiting for game number 2 to get underway. I'm hoping that they come out to a little bit of a quicker start. That is my hope here. That Team Axel don't just allow G2 to get on the board early like they did in that first game. Just a few seconds in, and you know they were already playing from behind.
Still, Chicago already nearly finding an attempt there. Atomic. It's still dangerous. Gimmick whiffs. JNaps. The team count is down. A little awkward from the G2 side, but the bomb's still coming through. Chicago. Toasty, he needs to show up here. We need some of that sauce, some of that toastiness. Get G2 to be a little toasted, if you know what I mean. But Ajax nearly given the redirect pass. Still nothing come of it. We have a scoreless scoreline.
Yeah, but I like the idea. Team Axel just trying to get everything.
It's good that they're not putting themselves in any bad position. Or really even giving, look at that, like even preventing Axel from getting any opening by deleting them in that midfield.
I like that read, though. Turns into some offense now. Toasty, quick shot. That's saved on the line. Chicago with credit for it. Bounces out. Gimmick rotates around. I think that shot was labeled for the far corner anyway, but it is played away. Now Atomic over the head of the Axel defender. This time it's JNaps. Toasty. He's next in line, but taken away by Chicago. Good little passing play there, and they'll find the clear again. Nearly half time in game 2.
It's fine. We're
Even
back.
Clear. It was just
Kind of
giving
common
away
all the time.
possession.
But it
Chicago,
wasn't really.
JNaps looking for that demo on Gimmick.
Wasn't. All right.
Toasty looking for a demo on Atomic, but
quite.
will get demoed in return.
And
look at
it
all of
was
these
kind
demos
of
that are coming
open,
through.
but there
This
was
is so
no one for the
dangerous.
Accelerate roster. There,
It's not a good time to be a Rocket League car, that's for sure.
Gimmick takes it. But gave it a little
But
up.
it's
I don't think he had
opened up
any
space. I
boost.
think that's the key.
Atomic
There's
with the
another demo.
amazing
Toasty's
touch.
got to avoid
Toasty's
one.
there, avoiding a
Doesn't
demo
make the
and
save.
getting a
Gimmick
save.
and Ajax both on the back line just waiting to make a
He just
play.
figure out, try to get the Toasty.
They
Toasty
will
committed,
out for
but
the moment.
they
It
didn't go
really
very
feels
far.
like neither team able to find a full, consistent amount of momentum. Though G2 quite a bit here. Gimmick has to make a
Ooh,
tough
gotta
play.
get that clear out.
Does play it off the back wall. Takes it away
Gotta
from
get the
Ajax.
clear out.
Gets in front of that shot. Now JNaps
Still gotta get
down.
the clear out.
Atomic
Nothing
skies that
happened.
one.
No offensive pressure from
Toasty,
too
a
early.
little
It's not
awkward,
good
no
enough.
boost. Gimmick having to carry
It
it
was
all the way
still
across the
scary.
field. Flip reset shot.
Atomic is
Save
there,
from
but they're
Atomic.
a little up a little bit. It's fine. They managed to get it.
Final
Ajax got
90
out of
seconds
position.
game
Gimmick
two.
is there to
Team
get it.
Axel needs something
Toasty with
to
a
go
big
their
touch
way
out.
here.
Probably wasn't
But
great,
the good part is they haven't conceded.
but it's okay. Gimmick is there.
So we play 0-0.
It's
This will
bumped.
bounce out in front. That's a bit high.
Ajax.
The rebound from
JNaps
JNaps,
couldn't
he
get
just
there.
can't
Gimmick
there.
is there.
And instead, it's out of the corner.
Toasty.
Atomic looking for some help. So the
Still not
defense
quite
effort
cleared
Team
yet.
Axel getting there just in time.
You could tell
minute
when
left,
you look at the
0-0
boost
scoreboard.
overlay, just fantastically
Toasty
provided. You
is
can see
there.
just
And
how
Ajax?
Okay.
No.
This is
Could do
chance,
something?
But Ajax
Not
nothing to
quite.
play with. But
Weird
finally,
position.
I mean,
Kind of hard to
this is the
read. I
exact
think he
moment
tried
that
to go for
Axel
bump. He may have
needs
thought
to
that
be
was
able to really
in the first
execute
place.
At the moment, use the time where G2's shots, they're not perfect. They're not playing absolutely primo. So you can put in a shot yourself and really take advantage.
Yeah, I think that's the big difference is that we just haven't seen that attack. We haven't
Toasty
seen
is there,
that ball
trying to get the
control, that
Ajax.
possession game.
Oh,
Though, as
Ajax
I say
got
that,
it.
here's Ajax
And
having
could not
moves
get the
to there.
double. I think
Actually fakes
teammates
Gimmick
expected
off
him to
the
at least
play.
get a touch.
Toasty will have to turn. He wants to go
JNaps is
one-on-one
there.
with
Gimmick said go
JNaps, but won't
back.
get much
Gimmick has
done
the
that
ball.
time.
And
And the
give it
final
back
10
though.
seconds will tick off the clock. G2 with a final opportunity.
Do
Looking for the
clear
bump.
back over to the net, but
Behind it.
JNaps has
But
possession
still,
of it.
G2 threatening the attack. Here's JNaps flip reset out in front. It drops down
Overtime.
and hits the ground. Luckily there for Team Axel as we go to game 2
Okay.
overtime.
Sighs of relief from the boys. As that one, I had a feeling was going to find its mark, but still, we will go to overtime. G2 going to have to work for it. Toasty nearly getting through a defender. Atomic sending it downfield. Ajax taking possession. Chicago. Good 50 for Gimmick. JNaps. Atomic will go off it. JNaps called off. Toasty. Full tank. Let's see what he does with it. He's over 1. He's over 2. No one will be there to respond, and we continue on.
He had it too. He just gets bumped, and it's just enough to knock him off the pace. As Atomic not able to feed that one out in front. Gimmick racing into the corner, unable to get that touch. That'll lead to a JNaps clear, only as far as Toasty. Ajax looking for Gimmick. Chicago's up to meet
Toasty's
that
getting
one.
chased.
And yeah, you see Toasty getting bumped in the back line there. Again, another demo. Team Axel having to scramble a little bit to help their teammates respawn. Everybody back on the field now, but it's still a little bit dangerous here for G2.
G2 stealing all the boost. Gimmick the only one with boost at this point on the defensive side. Toasty, nothing he can do. Shot in the corner. Chicago secures game 2 for G2.
And that's all it takes. Just that little bit of space, and Chicago snipes the top corner, post and in, and that's the concern. When you play against this G2 team, they don't have to score a million goals to win these games. All they need is to buy their time for that one goal in overtime. And again, you know, Seb, I hate to bring it up, but this game does not look like the same Team Axel we saw in the last couple of series. They are just not getting out to these balls quick enough. Honestly, to me, it feels like they've perhaps lost a step here.
I mean, I want to say that, but at the same time, it's G2. They're so good at making you not only play worse, just by starving you out, preventing you from getting anything. They put the pressure on you on all fronts. They will go for the demos on you to make you constantly have to worry about your positioning, to constantly worry about your boost management, everything to make you feel uncomfortable in your space. And that's what G2 is doing to Team Axel right now, and it hurts. It hurts my soul.
Well, let's see if there's any sort of rebuttal here from Team Axel. We've seen them play from this position before, and they nearly completed the reverse sweep against Complexity. They find themselves down 0-2 now against G2. And the way they started that comeback against Complexity was quick, early aggression, finding a couple of early goals in game 3. But they are on the back foot to start game number 3 this time around. As JNaps, will he find a double? No, but the rebound for Chicago, short side.
Yeah, that's one where, I mean, you look at where Chicago is playing. You look that he's very ready in the event that JNaps misses, or maybe it was purposeful miss. I, for some reason, don't think so because JNaps.
2 minutes remaining here in this game number 3, which is so crucial for getting that match point. Drees has really come alive.
Not a good play from Oath. Just went out of the net.
So much. Now Crew, once again, they are the team that has a trademark for just waiting, biding their time, and then sticking an exclamation point in the middle of a game. They are the team that has played for lethality, but instead they've had to play for technique this series. They've had to play for the long haul, and the endurance factor has
no boost. Astro completely misses.
I gotta say, very impressive stuff.
Not quite. Dre's up in there. He's got it. Not quite over Oath. Astro is there. Fifi is also there.
You know why? Dignitas had to focus on getting their boost for those crucial couple of seconds. Every step means
overtime.
So much.
Current Dignitas game 3. This is
in before a Crew could fully prep for it. We are sitting at match.
Long term, kind of played for a lot of big 50s. They had to really supplant them into those just very physical plays, but it was mostly leaving them out of touch. Would which, you know, was able to give Dignitas.
Okay.
They have that cushion to work with. They have that brevity that they
Okay.
are able to utilize more efficiently.
We'll see if we're back.
Crew is in arguably a much more dangerous spot.
No.
Because